So we'll find volume of a cylinder. So the example is asking us to find the volume of the cylinder in cubic feet. So volume is our goal. Cylinder, remember, just like any kind of prism, is the same kind of style. So we have a circle on the bottom. That's our common face throughout the shape. We have the same shape happening, and then we have a common face on the other end. So it's a prism shape that we're looking at. And again, our volume of a prism in a general situation is going to be the area of our common face multiplied by the height of the prism. And again, looking at our units associated with it, this is a situation where it does ask us to give our final answer in cubic feet, whereas our units are actually in inches. So you have a couple options. You can convert your inches up front to feet, then plug into your formula, or we can do our conversion after the fact. I'm going to do my conversion after the fact, but if you do it either way, you should get to the exact same answer coming out. So let's do the same thing as we've done before for a prism. We'll find our area, and we'll multiply it by the height of our prism. So for our area, I'm going to look at our base. So we have a circle. Not a very good circle. I'm going to draw that. So we have our circle. And we have a diameter of 22 inches. So it might be a good idea at this point to actually find our R value. So taking 22 divided by 2, our radius is actually 11 inches. So depending on what formula we want to use, we can either apply the diameter formula or the radius formula. So let's start with finding area. So again, we can go to our resource sheet. We can look for a circle. Area of a circle, we have two options, whether we want to use radius or whether we want to use diameter. I'm a little bit more comfortable usually using the pi r squared, so that's the one that I'm going to apply. So we're going to use area as equal to pi r squared. So pi and our r value is 11. So plugging that into my calculator, I end up getting 380. 0.1327, etc., etc. So again, keep as many decimal places as possible until the very end, and that is in inches squared. And then we can plug that into our volume formula. So 380.1327, or keep it in your calculator, multiplied by the height of our prism, which is 24 inches. So we end up getting 9,123.185, etc. inches cubed. So that's our volume in inches cubed, but it's not actually what the question is asking us. We want in cubic feet. So remember that 1 foot is equivalent to 12 inches, which means if you're looking at a cubic environment, you have to make sure you cubed everything. So 1 cubic foot is equal to 12 cubed, or 1,728 inches cubed. So if we break that down into groups of 1,728, we end up getting a feet component of 5.2796, and I'm going to round that to around 2 decimal places, so 5.28 feet cubed. So again, they're the same value, or the same volume, not the same value, but they're the same volume. It's just that they're in separate units. So there's a note on the bottom of this one. So let's just fill in those numbers. So to use our conversion factor, for example, we already talked about 1 foot is 12 inches, and if it's volume, we have to cube everything. So just refreshing ourselves, 1 cubic foot is equal to 1,728 cubic inches.